Hey, it's Jeremy from Leagues, and I'm going to talk a little bit about our new single, Magic. Magic is a song that's about 3 years old that was one of the very first songs we recorded as a band. And so recently there's a lot of new exciting things happening with the single that we didn't think would happen. And in celebration of that, we went and dug up the files to the original recording and added some new life to it that made a lot more sense with where we're at as a band right now. So as a springboard off of doing a slightly more current version of Magic, what I wanted to do is do a remix of it. But instead of a typical remix where you take samples from the original recording, we created a completely new track. So kind of from the standpoint that this was a soundtrack song, and then Thad came in and sang over it as if it was an entirely new song.
One of my favorite artists of all time is Willie Nelson. The first time I ever heard him, I was a fan. And it was his voice, it was his songs, it was everything. But he does this really beautiful and peculiar thing that I've always found interesting. And he'll write a song and he'll re-record it 15, 20 times over the course of his career, and he'll put it on like 30 different records, you know. So I love it that he's such a fan of the song that he can't let it go, and he keeps realizing it in different ways and different sounds, and it captures a new imagination every time. So
when Thad sat down at the piano and started playing this new version of Magic, he took the triumph out of the first version and let in this dark longing into this new version.
I thought, what would it be like if we did that as Leagues with some of these songs? And we kept writing new songs too, but maybe we just kind of kept thinking what this song would be like in different stages of our life. So that's kind of what we did with the new version of Magic, and we hope it reaches you where you're at. I'm pretty excited about it.
So ultimately, we're a band that loves songs, and we believe that great songs are timeless, and so we want to capture our own imagination when writing songs, and it's our hope that with the first version or the second version or the third version of the same song, we can recapture the imaginations of old listeners and new listeners. So let me take you through, just track-wise, what we did on this remix track for Magic. What we started with was a simple piano theme, and that was on the upright. Here, just upright, kind of slow, brooding upright. And what I did is I put that in through the Octatrack sampler and came up with this. Change the chords accordingly. So then we kind of put that into a groove here. And then the next thing, of course, is bring the beat in. And so we brought the beat in here. Bring some bass into it. So that set up kind of a good template for Thad to sing on. And let's solo these vocals because he did an amazing job. Let's listen to this verse.
My mind is littered with useless information. It keeps me walking down and it's mine. I'll go chasing down the first distraction, but
So he did an incredible job, and so we kind of had layered and textured some reverbs in there. And then after that, it was just kind of adding a bunch of candy to the track, and then it kind of escalates into this sequencer at the end. So we brought in the OP1 for that right here. Able to mess with some sounds. So here's how that sounded when it came in. We'll kind of bring this in here towards the end. Hence walking away into the sunset or the moonlight. It's a little darker. It's not quite a sunset song. Anyway, there you have it.